Hello everybody, this is Sensei Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, off camera, I fought the 5 Cavalier gangs in Westminster that were trying to tear down campaign posters. You didn't miss much. Actually, apart from the one group and another one over by the 2 Westminster gentlemen, there weren't any invisible robot Cavaliers that dropped unique weapons. And the game wound up crashing every time I tried fast traveling to Piccadilly Circus, which took up some time, but I finally got it done. We can go report back to Bernie about our efforts, and we will do that when we return to Westminster, but at the moment, we are in Lewisham. By coincidence, as I was in the middle of fighting the Cavaliers, I got a notification that the Biggin Hill Airport was under attack by hooligans with rocket launchers again. And then I had to travel to a couple of other settlements to try and get fresh tato to fix the crops there, only for everything to get healed once I left, so that was another colossal waste of time. But we're not going to waste any time today, apart from me explaining how I wasted time off camera, because we are here to recover the tape from Empire Records before making our way to Croydon and the post office there. And you can see I've got all of those quests set to active. So first things first, a firefight with the hooligans swarming around the trash shops.
You're dead, you hear me? Do it again!
Funny, I was hitting 20% shots on all the leeches yesterday when I recorded the water is wet mission.
Like after a fight.
And now I can't hit 58% shots. Alright, well that seems to have done it, so here we are. Trash shops, which Empire Records is one of, but they're all kind of smushed together and broken apart on the inside. Yeah, tried to get through the door, changed his mind. And yeah, somehow they were able to afford a machine gun turret. Well, I think the machine gun turret took out all of the ghouls that were meant to confront us here.
What do you think? Should we set up camp here?
I don't think so. Although we checked the mail, note from Clive Alsop. Dear Empire Records, I hope this note finds you well. My name is Clive Alsop, and I am writing to inquire about the possibility of having my music sold at your store. I'm an aspiring musician with a penchant for crafting melodies that embody elegance and sophistication. My compositions exude a certain refinement that I believe would resonate well with your discerning audience. As a fellow aficionado of fine music, I understand the importance of curating a playlist that captivates listeners and elevates their auditory experience. I am confident my musical offerings would complement your station's repertoire and a touch of class to your program. I am eager to share my artistry with your audience and contribute to the cultural tapestry of your esteemed establishment. Thank you for considering my request. I eagerly await your response and the possibility of collaboration. Warm regards, Clive Alsop. And stuck in the mail slot, well, it says a tape, but it looked like a record to me, which may explain why he hadn't made much headway if he can't tell the difference between a tape and a record, but that is neither here nor there. Point is, we can also look at the terminal here and get some backstory as to why Empire shut down. So, business strategy. As you're aware, Empire Records has been facing significant challenges lately, particularly with a crackdown on unauthorized music distribution by the BBM. In light of these circumstances, I urge everyone to remain vigilant and cautious in their operations. We must continue to prioritize our customers' experience while also exploring innovative ways to adapt to the changing landscape. Our recent success in acquiring pirate radio music for the store has been promising. We must exercise discretion in avoiding drawing unwanted attention. Let's focus on fostering a strong community presence and providing exceptional service to our loyal patrons. Here we can navigate these turbulent times and ensure Empire Records remains a cornerstone of the Lewisham music scene. And BBM warning, attention all staff. It has come to our attention that Empire Records are under scrutiny by the BBM for suspected involvement in distribution of unauthorized music. We must take this warning seriously and exercise all caution in our activities. The BBM has increased surveillance in the area, and any further infractions could result in severe consequences, including fines and closure of the establishment. It's imperative that we comply with all regulations and avoid any actions that could jeopardize our business. I urge everyone to report any suspicious activity immediately and adhere to any company policies at all times. Let's work together to protect Empire Records and preserve our reputation within the community. And finally, community support. Despite the recent challenges we faced, I'm proud to announce that Empire Records has received an outpouring of support from the Lewisham community. Our customers have rallied behind us, recognizing the value we bring to the borough. In response to BBM's warnings, we've taken proactive measures to ensure compliance, while still providing a platform for local artists and independent musicians. Our efforts to showcase unique and underground music have not gone unnoticed, and it's heartening to see the community stand beside us in these and then sign it with "fuck the BBM." Okay, so that's one side quest down. So now to the post office. And a fight with even more ghouls. Sorry, commuters. Alright, so one down. And here we go to the Croydon post office. which, if memory serves, will have a bunch of the ash zombies attack us as we beam down.
Mom. Come out with fire. Come back.
Well, we launched the bits of ghoul right into the baby carriage. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Alright, so Crown Mail Post Office, and I just realized I really need to heal myself up. Okay, so find the letter in the post office. And a quick save in case we have a crash here. Oh, but first, legendary post boxer. Of course, it is relatively immune to explosives.
You're gonna die today. Did you see me cave that one skull in? Satisfying.
Well, now this is number one of the ones where we need a special sorting room key in order to get through the door to the one thing we're getting to here. This one, thankfully, is somewhat easier to sort out. And there's not as many places to go here. Grab every ticket we can, and ooh, a spatula. Yeah, our torch does spoil the ambience somewhat, but you'll be thankful for it in a moment. As it turns out, the envelope is right there. I'm going to read through this. Operation Feng Shui, eyes only. I trust this corresponds finds you in good health amidst the chaos that engulfs our great nation. Enclosed within this middle envelope, you will discover crucial information regarding Operation Feng Shui, a venture of utmost importance to the future stability of our great nation. As our forces continue to traverse the soon-to-be desolate waste of America, I have compiled the following intelligence regarding troop movements, resource allocations, and potential strategic advantages within the United Kingdom. The code messages embedded within this letter contain vital details and must be deciphered with the utmost discretion. Troop movements. Our reconnaissance teams have identified key locations for deployment of our troops. Coordination tactical maps are enclosed within this envelope, outlining the planned movements and encampments. Operation Feng Shui hinges on the successful execution of several critical missions. In Operation Security, I have adopted the alias Loi for the purposes of communication. Any reference to the pseudonym should be treated with the utmost confidentiality. Time is of the essence, and the success of Operation Feng Shui depends on the swift and covert implication of the enclosed directives. Exercise caution. So yeah, he's a spy. And the minute we grab it, we're going to have these guys crawl out of the woodwork. Well, what the heck, as long as we're here, grab a little something extra for the road.
You gotta teach me that someday.
Well, when I did this off camera, I had them start crawling through the mail delivery system. Maybe not this time. At any rate, we have the letter, we have the album, and we have defended the posters of Westminster. So now let us head to Westminster and start handing in quests. So yeah, a heck of a way to spend episode 199. And the heck of it is, I had thought we'd be able to get all of the little side quests done before episode 200, but there's still two big connected ones I haven't done yet. And I'm thinking maybe I might do that for episode 200 instead of running around with all of the final Shakespeare plays we need to retrieve. Mostly because I know watching me make small talk and talk about things while we wait for different areas to load is not that exciting, although it is a necessary evil with a Bethesda game, or a fan-made game using a Bethesda system. But I think that the other quest, even though it's not as grand or epic as the Shakespeare one, it'll be a fitting way for us to close out Act 2 before we start Act 3 and begin working with the forces of Camelot. At least that's who I plan to do my real ending with. There is nothing, I suppose, stopping me from restoring the save and then playing through all three pathways just to see what happens when you choose Angel or choose the fifth column. Although right now, playing the officious bureaucrat or the neo-Nazi populist really doesn't appeal to me for a lot of reasons. Funny how so much of this game has me doing things that involve retrieving books, saving a library, or doing things for the theater, but them's the breaks. Anyway, we'll run to the BBC first. BBM. Since I believe they're the closest. Oh, and let us save here. Glad I finally remembered the sprint key. Best part is I don't even need to hold it down. I just press once and whoosh, there we go. And I ran down the wrong alleyway. so dash away upstairs. Push our way past the bat-wielding...
I'm thinking of composing a new piece. The Wayfarer's Opera. I can't believe it. Is that it? Yes, yes it is! My precious tape, you
Record.
found it!
Yes.
Thank you so much, friend. You have my gratitude and my... No, words aren't enough. You deserve more, and more you shall get.
Yay.
I want you to present the tape to
Record.
Faulkner. And when he asks for a name, tell him it is called Ode to the Wayfarer. Now go forth into Bradley's chamber, friend.
We're in the chamber.
It's time to play the music, and I believe you should have the honor.
Why can't you give the robot your tape? Record.
I want to give you the honor of presenting the tape. It's the least I could do.
Are you sure Fort Worth will like your music?
Perhaps he's been programmed to look past superficial imperfections and see the true emotional core of one's work. In other words, God, I hope so.
Yes, because robots are so great at appreciating aesthetics. Alright. Input the tape. Record. There's even a record player down here. Okay, looks like there's tape reel next to it, but...
Welcome, good fellow, to the BBM. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you for the tape. I've just processed it, but I cannot add it to my programming. Not yet. First, I need to know if your piece is worthy of being entered into Britain's cultural history. Answer me, composer. Why did you compose this track?
Computer, open subprocessing roots. Yeah, let me go the hacker route on this. Intelligence 10. Perception 1 out of 8. Holy crap, you're a computer. Luck. Please rewrite Bradley's code to accept the tape.
Sub-processing route accepted.
You can actually fast talk your way through the conversation.
Welcome back to the BBM, friend. Do you hear that joyful noise? That's my music, and it's playing in the BBM. Oh, thank you, truly, sincerely, deeply. You have brought joy that I didn't know I was capable of feeling. But since I know unending gratitude is not the same as monetary reward, here you go. Tickets for your work. May this ode henceforth guide you, Wayfarer. And whenever you hear it playing in the airwaves, remember the day you made this young composer's dream come true.
Young?
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
What's it you want now?
What do you think of my song?
It might shock you to hear this, but I'm not a fan of classical music. That being said, it's fine. Besides, isn't it more Clive's song than yours?
He gave it to me, it's my song.
Go for it. Yeah, sure.
Alright. There's one quest down. So if Clive and his orchestra...
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
We'll push past them one more time. And Clive has nothing to say to us. So with that done, I think we will sprint toward Bernie, the election organizer. Since that's on the route to the two Westminster gentlemen. And I don't dare crash the game by doing a quick load now. I'd much rather crash the game doing a quick sprint through the street. And I joke, but... Well, this actually is the way to get there. I was just thinking, wait, we should be heading more west than south, and yeah, that Cavalier from earlier that I fought is still here. Oh, and here's where that guy tried to scam us on the car.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Oh, there is a named NPC, Alden Shadowcross.
You're back! Just in time! They're about to announce the results!
That was fast.
The wonders of modern technological efficiency. Now hush!
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Election Night special. We've just got the result from St. James Park, and the Reformist Party has won St. James Park. This can't be right. The Reformist Party has somehow won a majority of seats in Parliament, just when I thought I'd seen it all. And Charles Bailey has just burst into the studio and knocked over a security guard to give us his statement.
They said I was crazy. They said it would never happen. But I did it. I won. Me, Charles Bailey. The Prime Ministership is finally mine. All mine.
Oh, hang on a moment. We interrupt this monologue to bring you a stunning development. The MPs for St. James Park, Victoria and Lambeth have just defected to the Traditionalist Party. The Traditionalist Party now have the majority.
What? Impossible.
Saw that coming.
Now, see here, Charlie. Let's be reasonable.
You pompous little.
We will bring you the full result of this election and the fight between Charles Bailey and Freddie Newell after these messages.
Wow! I didn't expect that. I don't fancy Bailey's chances against Newell in fisticuffs. I hope they don't kill each other. Another election so soon would be just silly. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
When's the next one?
Officially, not for another 5 years, but given the state of things, we'll probably be back here again in a few weeks. I suppose it all seems a bit silly, now that I think about it. Anyway, I'm off. It's been a pleasure.
So yeah, that was Election Night Special, and a not too subtle commentary on British politics. Well, politics in general, but British politics in particular. I'm amazed that they didn't go with the silly candidate, the sensible candidate, and the very silly candidate. I mean, we've had all the other Monty Python references. Why the heck not?
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the...
Okay, that just leaves us with one more of the Westminster quests to hand in, as we return once again to the old pub. And I wonder why the Bobbies never seem to get involved when the Cavaliers show up and start busting heads. Alright, so wait for the pub to load. Hope that the game does not crash after everything I've put it through in the past half hour.
Oh, good. You're back. Did you find it?
Unfortunately, a dog ate it. I did. There is, however, the small matter of payment.
Of course. I think you'll find this to be adequately generous.
200 tickets. Charisma 7. You tight bastard. I wouldn't bother if I'd known you were going to skint.
Skint? That's an outrageous accusation. You know, I like the cut of your jib. Here's a little extra for a job well done.
Extra 200. And so we've completed Return to Cinder.
So, dirtless.
Alright.
Yeah.
So with that done, the only side quest we have remaining that we have at the moment is All the World's a Stage. We still need to find a copy of Timon of Athens and Brixton, a copy of Henry VII at the... Actually, Henry the... No, that is Henry VII at the War Museum. A copy of Richard II at the Theatre Royal, a copy of Troilus and Cressida in Islington, a copy of Pericles near the Thames, a copy of Two Gentlemen of Verona and Bromley. We found that one already. But I think that rather than run around hunting plays for the 200th episode, we are going to do one that I could have done earlier in the game, and did in fact do off camera, but haven't officially done for real, because I was trying to find a better way to do this quest, and it turned out there wasn't one. And it sets up a second side quest, so we will do that, and then, time permitting, run after all the plays next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll see you next time for Let's Play Fallout London, Episode 200. Take care until then.